And that's exactly what we're going to bring you on Sunday, December 5th from Los Angeles, the City of Angels, the Staples Center, when Gervonta Tank Davis, 3-division world champion, unbeaten, one of boxing's biggest stars, one of boxing's most powerful knockout artists, a knockout percentage of well over 90%, steps into the ring against Issac Cruz, a hard punching contender, a young man who has won 17 straight fights since 2016. It should be a great event. It is being promoted by Mayweather Promotions, GTB Promotions, and of course, TGB Promotions as well. Tickets are on sale. You can purchase your tickets at AXS.com. Again, ASX.com. We're going to talk to both of the fighters. You'll hear from both of them. We're going to ask some questions. I know you members of the media here, you're going to have questions, going to allow you the opportunity to ask those questions directly to both of those fighters. But first, let me bring in some people who help make and bring all of this together. Let me start first with the CEO of Mayweather Promotions, Mr. Leonard Ellerbe.
Hey, Brian, thank you. Thank all the media for joining us today. This is an exciting matchup with, again, the most exciting fighter in the world to my left, taking on Issac Cruz, again, who's a tough, hard-nosed lightweight. He's a top 10 contender across the board with all the ratings. He's a very, very exciting young fighter himself. And he's looking to come and knock Tank off his throne. The country of Mexico is riding very high off of the big Canelo win where he made history. And there's a big opportunity for Cruz to stand up for his country. And he's going to be looking to take Tank right on out. And I know for quite some time, I've been having my eye on him, talking with my good friend Sean Gibbons for quite some time. And I've had my eye on him really since he fought on Tank's undercard when we fought, excuse me, in San Antonio. And I was very, very impressed with the knockout that he had against Magdalena. And I had this conversation with Sean, and Sean was saying that, look, he coming for your boy. And I said, well, look, he might get that opportunity one day down the road. But again, Tank's always ready. He stay ready, so he ain't got to get ready. Again, so December the 5th, expect nothing but fireworks. This fight will definitely end in a knockout.
Thank you, Leonard. You know, the irony about this fight is both of these fighters have both been described as mini Mike Tysons. Issac Cruz because of his punching power, and we know what Gervonta Davis brings to the ring. And you look at his knockout record, he's knocked out just about every fighter that has stepped into the ring with him. It should be one heck of a fight. Let me also bring in the president of TGB Promotions, the Hall of Famer himself, especially when it comes to matchmaking. Here's Mr. Tom Brown.
Thank you, Brian. And it is going to be an incredible night. And Los Angeles has always been a great boxing town going back more than 100 years. And when fighters from Mexico City come to Southern California to fight, they come with a ton of pride, courage, and desire. They flat out don't want to lose. And Issac Cruz is a certified Mexican warrior from Mexico City. You know, the Staples Center has a rich tradition of bringing the best and biggest fights to Los Angeles. And with Tank Davis fighting, you know there's going to be an electrifying crowd in there that night. And something about the Staples Center always seems to bring out the best in the fighters also. So it's going to be bombs away on December 5, like Leonard said, and you don't want to miss this. Thank you, Brian.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tom. And, of course, Sean Gibbons is a man who helps represent Issac Cruz. Sean, if you would, just give us a statement about your fighter in this fight.
Yeah, just I want to thank Leonard Ellerbe. I want to thank Mayweather Promotions, TGB, and for getting us this opportunity. Our promotion, Manny Pacquiao Promotions. This is our first fighter from Mexico we've ever signed. And when Manny saw Issac Cruz fight, he saw him knock out Diego Magdaleno. He's got a lot of hope in the kid. He believes he's got the real deal. He's 23 years old, and coming from Mexico City, they don't get any tougher and better than that. So I think it's going to be a tremendous fight. And I think the fans are going to be the real winners here. And we're just happy to have Mayweather versus Pacquiao, Mayweather Promotions, Pacquiao Promotions, and Issac Cruz, December 5th.
Thank you, Sean. Way to just turn the knife here, just add more animus to this fight. Way to go, Sean. All right, so let's hear from the fighters. Enough about us. I mean, we know what these guys can do. Tank is unbeaten. Issac Cruz, 17 straight wins since 2016. Let's start with the contender here, Issac Cruz. Issac, if you would, give members of the media just your thoughts on this fight and finally getting into the ring with Tank Davis. Martin Bader will translate.
Thank you, Brian. Bueno, Isaac, contanos tus primeras sensaciones. Ya escuchaste a Lennart, ya escuchaste a John, te han llamado un contendiente top 10, que sos un rival de temer. ¿Qué pensás vos de esta pelea?
No, pues antes que nada, a darle las gracias a Tom, a Sean, a Mayweather Promotion, a Gervonta por darme la oportunidad. Y bueno, nosotros vamos a hacer lo propio para dar una gran sorpresa el 5 de diciembre en el Staples Center.
Well, you know, first of all, thank you to Tom, to Sean, to Mayweather Promotions, and of course Gervonta for giving me this great opportunity. And I'm ready to put on a show on December 5th at Staples Center.
Fantastic. Thank you, Issac. Appreciate that. And now let's bring in the champion. His version of the WBA lightweight title will be on the line. He's a 3-division world champion. He's known as Tank, Gervonta Davis. Gervonta?
I'm just happy to be here. Excited to be in this, this position. I've been working hard. Late, different opponent, but it is what it is. That's what comes with the sport of boxing. I know that Issac Cruz is gonna come to fight, and it's going. Again, the fans don't lose. They definitely win. Come December the 5th, because it will be a exciting fight. I know he's coming, well prepared, and I'm coming well prepared. So I'm definitely grateful for this opportunity. Once again, thank you, to Mayweather Promotion, Bennett, himself, Mayweather himself, Al Heyman, Showtime. Is it
TGB.
TGB. Thank y'all for having us, and just everybody that's included to making this big event happen. Even Steve Espinosa and things like that. So I'm just grateful to be in this position, ready to put on a great show December the 5th, and may everybody win.
Fantastic. Thank you. One thing you're going to get, whether it's Issac Cruz, but with Gervonta Davis, you're going to get excitement and you're going to get knockouts. And I think that's what we want to see in the sport of boxing. It should be one heck of a fight. All right, guys, let's talk about this fight a little bit. And, Leonard, let me start with you, because I know members of the media are going to have this question. When you had to make the switch here and you bring in Issac Cruz, how many guys did you seriously consider? And why Issac Cruz?
Well, Issac Cruz, again, he's across the board. He's a top 10 contender, one of the top lightweights in the world. And he's been that way. And he's coming to fight. He's coming to fight. And again, he's not no last minute replacement. So let me kind of clear that part up. He was already fighting on the card. So he's been training, and I know he's ready, and he's going to be ready. So again, it's going to be a terrific fight. He's from the opening bell, he's going to bring it to Tank. And Tank's going to have to be on point every second, because again, he's the kind of guy, again, just like Tank. He puts that kind of mental pressure on you, and he's a tremendous puncher. And again, this fight will end in a knockout.
Champ, Gervonta, what was your reaction when you got word that Rolly was being removed and Issac Cruz was your new opponent?
It was a little disappointing, not for saying that I'm fighting Issac Cruz, but just the build up for me and Rolly. But this is what happened with the sport of boxing. Anything can happen, so me, I just stay put, and whatever the task is, I'm always the one to step up to the plate and and get the job done.
Issac, let me come to you. What was your reaction when you got the call and they said Tank Davis wants to fight you and you would be the main event there on Showtime pay-per-view? What was your reaction when you got that call and it was Tank Davis, your new opponent?
Contanos, Isaac, ¿cuál fue tu reacción cuando levantaste el teléfono y te dijeron, vas a estar en el evento principal con Tank Davis, Staples Center por Showtime? ¿Qué te pasó por la cabeza?
Fueron sentimientos encontrados, pero más que eso fue una gran motivación el escuchar de parte de mi empresa de Sean Gibbons y Manny Pacquiao Promotion esta gran oportunidad que me presentaron y bueno, no la vamos a desaprovechar.
It was a wide array of feelings, but the most gratifying part of it is that I got to hear it from Sean Gibbons and Manny Pacquiao Promotions. The way this all started and it's almost coming full circle, it made me really happy and it made me even more motivated to be ready for December 5th.
Issac, you know, listen, you've won 17 straight fights since 2016, but tell us why you believe you're the man who can finally defeat Tank Davis and that you are ready for this moment on pay-per-view.
Bueno, tu racha de victorias consecutivas es ciertamente impresionante, pero ¿por qué la gente debe creer que sos vos el que va a destronar a Tank Davis?
Pues yo creo que porque no ha enfrentado a un peleador con mis características Tank y bueno, nosotros no nos vamos a confiar y vamos a llegar como lo que estamos llegando, como con el hambre que tenemos de triunfo.
We will certainly not be overconfident in any way at all, but I gotta tell you, Tank never fought against anybody of my style, of my characteristics, and we're working really hard in order to make that style and those characteristics be the most productive they can be on December 5th when Tank is gonna have to be ready.
Well, Tank, let me get your response to that. How different of a fight is this going to be against Issac Cruz compared to Rolly Romero?
I mean, I think that, you know, to me, I think it's going to be more of an interesting fight because he come forward, I come forward, so there you have it. It's like two cars coming forward. It's gonna be a big crash, you know. So that's the only way I can put it, you know. So it's definitely gonna be something good, great, you know, for the fans, for everybody. You know, I think that it's gonna be another exciting night for the sport of boxing. Just may the best man win. As long as he come with his A game, I'm coming with my A game, and get the fans what they want to see.
And give me your response to what he said. He said he doesn't believe that you fought anyone like him. So that kind of goes to what I think Leonard was talking about, that mental and physical pressure that he generally brings to opponents. Your thoughts on that?
I mean, he could say that. He's never fought nobody like me. You know, somebody that can box and actually can hit. You know, he could say, Mike Tyson said, you say all that till you get hit in the face. You know, so we just got to see. Come December the 5th. I will be ready. Hopefully he ready, and you know, we get the fans what they want to see.
All right. Martin, if you could get Isac's response to that.
Bueno, Isaac, lo que Tank te respondió es que, como dice Tyson, uno tiene un plan hasta que te golpean en la cara, ¿verdad? O sea, él dice que a la misma vez que vos, o sea, que él no se ha enfrentado a alguien como vos no estás enfrentado a alguien como él, y que la pelea lo entusiasma porque va a ser como un choque entre dos autos a toda velocidad. Vos encarando hacia él encarando hacia vos. ¿Qué te genera que Tank diga eso?
Ahora sí que el público va a ser el ganador porque va a haber una gran pelea entre el Pitbull y el Tank y la afición va a estar al borde de la butaca el 5 de diciembre.
Well, you know what? Who's gonna truly win on December 5th? The fans, because Pitbull and Tank are gonna crash into each other, and it's gonna be fireworks, and people are gonna be on the edge of their seats. I can guarantee that.
Love that. Hey, Tank, you know, one of the things I think I love is that I read, and generally you don't see this, when you have the top fighters in the game sparring and giving each other good work. And we've seen that with you and Sean Porter. So tell me about that work that you've gotten in with Sean Porter, and tell me why work with Sean Porter in advance of this fight with Issac Cruz?
definitely was a good experience. That's, you know, work with Sean Porter. My coach Barry Hunter, he called me and asked me, do I want to work with Sean Porter? I said, why not? You know, so we went up to his, you know, his gym and we got working. You know, I know for sure after that sparring session, you know, Sean know that, you know, I can hold my own. You know, I can say the same for Sean. You know, so he know that, you know, I'm one of them top guys, I say.
That's great. We'll wrap it up with this, and then I'll let the media ask you guys questions. Issac, give me a final word on this. What can you guarantee us that we're going to see on December 5th when you step in the ring with Tank Davis, and why you believe you're the man that can finally give him a loss?
¿Qué sería una cosa que vos nos podés garantizar que nos vas a demostrar el 5 de diciembre? ¿Y por qué crees que Issac Cruz va a poder derrotar a Gervonta Davis? ¿Cuál es la clave?
Pues la clave es las ganas de sobresalir, dar un nuevo giro de 360 grados a mi vida, darle un nuevo campeón a México. Y bueno, es lo que me tiene motivado, es mi esposo y mi hijo, para poder pelearle a un gran peleador como es Tank Davis.
The one thing I can guarantee you is that I'm hungry and I am motivated, and I'm not just fighting for myself. I'm fighting for my wife and my son, and to give Mexico another reason to be proud, and obviously to give my career another full turn, another 180-degree turn, and head towards even bigger things to come. And
Tank?
then,
Go ahead.
wait, he's going to answer the second question, right? Like, you wanted to know the key to defeating Tank, right?
Yes, sure.
Bueno, pero contanos la clave para derrotar a Tank, o sea, estratégicamente, ¿cuál sería la razón por la que vas a derrotar a Tank?
Pues mi razón es de querer ser campeón del mundo, de querer obtener lo que él ya tiene en sus manos, yo quererlo tener en las mías.
And the key to defeat Tank is for me to want it more, to want those belts that he has, to want them in my hands. It's going to come down to determination.
Love it.